Hello, hello, and welcome, my Virgo collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. Welcome to your 7-card draw. What do I need read for this new moon in Aquarius, waxing to full in Virgo, our full moon, Virgo full moon of the year, February 2021. I am your reader, Mark Angelo, Lyons Mal, for short, professional witch, professional intuitive, president of DrawingTheCircle Productions, Virgo sun sign, the Archangel of Lyons, Mark Angelo Lyons. But you can call me Mal. Hi, hey my Virgs, Virgo power. I hope you are all doing well, sifting and sorting through this rather chaotic world we seem to be walking through the past year or so, but do remember, chaos is a divine order in disguise, right? So let's find our way through this with a what do I need? Read 7-card draw. If you are new to this, 7-card draw means I'm using 7 different decks of cards, 2 tarot decks, 2 healing systems, and 3 oracles to get you the clues, tips, and hints that you need, or what do I need, read, for a specific time period. We are looking at the new moon in Aquarius on Thursday, the 11th, sorry, my contact lens just spun in my eye, of February, but it goes void, of course. At the same time, it goes new at 2:06 p.m. Eastern, which isn't great. It's like no new moon energy. You have to wait until it goes into the Pisces the next day, Friday the 12th, but then we have the waxing moon, building, increasing, attracting, that kind of thing, on Saturday the 27th of February, 3:17 a.m. full moon in Virgo. You might want to do your stuff Friday night. I'm probably not going to be up that early, right? To cast, to when the moon rides at her peak, then ye heart's desire seek. Thank you so much, Doreen Valiente. All right. So let's get up in this gig. It is a general read. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If you can, keep both feet on the floor and focus on your breath as we do this. That will keep you grounded in the present moment so that you can really feel this out rather than allow the mind to pick and choose what it wants to hear, because that's the tricky part in readings, right? Resonation often means, oh no, which is your intuition telling you something. So, you know, be here now the best that you can. All the decks that I read are always in the bottom of the description box, along with lots of interesting links along the way. And if you'd like to book me for a personal read, it's easy enough. If you're on Facebook, that's the easiest. Just find me, Mark Angelo Lyons in Holbrook, New York, Long Island. And you don't even have to add me as a friend. Just send me a message on Facebook Messenger. You can Facebook pay me, and we can actually do it face-to-face on a video call on Facebook Messenger. But really, I have other platforms. I have Zoom, I have Skype. We can make it work, as well as I still do old-fashioned landline calls. Can you believe it? It's like, in case Fred and Barney need a reading, they can get in touch with me. All right, enough explanation. Let's do this. Please take a nice deep breath. Here we go. We're going to start with Healing with the Angels Oracle. Doreen Virtue. What is the angel, the healing angel you need to connect with? Really? Let's do this. Breathe. Oh, the blue jays outside. Royal, proper use of royal power. The blue jay. Hey, buddy. Here we go. All right, my angels and archangels of Earth, the Arielites, the Urielites, the Oriolites, right? The angels of Earth and the sign of Virgo. Please, who or what is the healing angel, the Virgo collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign watching this video, receiving this reading, most needs to work with, study, invoke, channel, whatever it is that they do this new moon in Aquarius, waxing to full in Virgo, February 2021. Excellent. The healing angels of support. Now, this is a very classic image at this point. I remember seeing this back in the 80s and 90s. So it's nice to see Doreen got the copyright for it for this. What would the healing angels of support do, right? Support you in your healing, as well as bring you the healing that you need for support. Now, whether that's physical, emotional, mental, spiritual, something you're trying to manifest. Of course, physical support is not just about well, you know, for me, it's lower back stuff, right? Lower back symbolically, you can ask Louise, hey, just talk to her, she's in spirit, right? You know, that can be that. So any like lower back pain, right? That's a support issue. as well as being supported perhaps by family, friends, lovers, etc. So let's keep going with that. That is the healing energy we are going to start with. Next, we are going to talk to Archangel Ariel with the Crystal Oracle by Tony Carmine Salerno. Why do I say Archangel Ariel? Because she's my personal archangel. She is the Archangel of Lyons. And my name is Markangelo Lyons. I didn't name myself, my mom did, so, you know. Well, actually, Matthew is my older brother, so I'm Mark. There would have been Luke and John if they didn't get divorced. Thank God they did, because what if they were girls? It worked. But is also one of the Archangels of Earth, hence the Crystal Oracle. So please take a nice deep breath. My beloved Archangel Ariel, please one card in clarity for us Virgo collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs watching this video or making this video and receiving this reading. What is the Crystal Oracle message, whether it's just what's written in the book or the stone itself that they need? What is it that the Virgos need this new moon in Aquarius waxing full to Virgo February 2021 in tandem with the healing angels of support? Ooh, Labradorite. Now, someone else got Labradorite. Give me a second. That's why I write these down. Who had that? Oh, that was for a different reading. That was probably for one of the true love reads. All right, just want to make sure. Let's see. Root-related quartz, carnelian, citrine, selenite, and chrysoprase. No, okay, so that was one of the true love reads that I did. Probably, it's gotta be, I would think, for Cancer or Leo, because I haven't done Virgo yet. So let's see what Labradorite, Labradorite, beautiful stone. I have a bunch of it around the house. And it is actually not hard to find, but depending upon the size and the gem quality of it, it could be a little on the expensive side, and a little hard to find in this book. There we go. Now, this is a relatively long one. Yeah, it's actually a page and a half. Labradorite, telepathic communication. That's fun for Virgos. Great. We can hear other people's thoughts. Prophecy. There's a word you don't come across that often. Auras. My aura is pure Angora Dora. And energy. You will soon see that a particular situation that is causing concern and preventing you from moving forward is due to fear. No big shock there. This realization is in itself a breakthrough. By acknowledging your fear, you transcend it, and a whole new vista becomes visible. Now, let me just say, according to Matt Kahn, and we're using his healing mantra deck in this read, he says that the ego is always at war. It worries, anticipates, and regrets, but the soul is always raw. It respects, acknowledges, and welcomes. So there's something there about you acknowledging your fear in order to transcend it. And sometimes that's a mental process, but sometimes there's also acknowledging the emotional part of that. We'll see that in the next two cards that hit the table that are tarot. Soon fear will no longer obstruct you, and you will move forward in leaps and bounds. I am so up for that and down for that, honestly. As you begin to achieve your goals, you will realize that you can communicate with others telepathically. Great fun. And that this form of communication can influence events in a positive way. Yeah, it's sort of like insider information, ain't it? Right? Think of it as a combination of the third eye and throat, telepathy. But there's also a new word that they gave me, teleempathy, where you're not just doing the social empathy thing, but you're actually feeling the other person's emotions. That could be part of this as well. As you begin to pause away. By bringing your focus within, it is possible to energetically connect and communicate with everyone and everything upon this planet. It does take practice, though. It's not always a once and done. You will gain invaluable insights, which will help you focus your attention on that which will be of greater good for all concerned, including yourself. This is an exciting and wondrous time for you. However, you are being cautioned not to abuse this newfound gift, to remember to always act through love and for the greater good of all. Yeah, so it's not about psychic eavesdropping. It's about really, if you are at a distance, if you're not in communication with somebody, right, especially with these angels of support, if you're not feeling supported, really do your best to get that heart chakra open and then engage, right, telepathically, sending and receiving. Now, everybody's got a different process for that because everybody's nervous system and our past experiences are involved there. Highly individualized curriculum for everybody. So they actually give you some affirmations here. At the heart of all creation, only love exists. That is a spiritual truth. It stirs within my heart as it moves the earth and stars through endless cycles. Talk about unity consciousness. All is interwoven with light. All is interconnected through love. So light is the masculine thought aspect. Love is the feminine emotional. So, you know, the support that you need may very well be coming telepathically to you. But also keep in mind a thing about auras, right? And energy and prophecy and stuff. You might be getting all sorts of information coming in. I would recommend recording it in some way, shape, or form, even if it's just journaling, because sometimes, like all the time, I'm getting synchronicities, tips, hints, clues, and if I don't take the time to integrate them, when they then show up in some way, shape, or form, I'm like, oh, right, you know? But you do this every day. It's like going to the gym. It's a little hard to keep that all managed, but, you know, I'm a Virgo. I do my best. Daughters of the Moon. What do you need to be aware of inside of yourself, which I think is particularly pertinent considering labradorite with the healing angels of support, so please take a nice deep breath. My goddesses of Earth and the sign of Virgo, please, one card in clarity for the Virgo collective. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, I'm watching this video, receiving this reading. Please, what is it that the Virgo collective needs to be aware of inside of themselves? Heart, throat, third eye, crown, their feminine energy. Everybody has feminine and masculine energy, right? This is the world behind their eyes, their psychological world, their personal level of power, which Virgos can very much cross their legs and protect. So please, my goddesses, what is it we need to be aware of inside of ourselves? Heart, throat, third eye, and crown, this new moon in Aquarius waxing to full in Virgo. Excellent. We have got the Nine of Pentacles here, right? Self-sufficient, feeling like, not just okay, feeling abundant, feeling actually supported in terms of self-support, right? Going inside. It's sort of like the wish fulfillment of the cups in the nine, but with the element of earth. So inside of you there is a great sense of independence, and look, it's an earth card and we are earth signs, so it's a little Virgo, right? It's a lot Virgo in that sense of, no, I'm good. I'm good, but yet this healing angel of support, maybe this is about you healing others that you're telepathically picking up on. Again, general read. That's interesting. Let's get the next card down. That should clarify. Mythic Tarot. What do you need to be aware of on the outside, right? The yang force, the external world, the physical world, chakra correspondences, root, sacrum, solar plexus. So let's ask the gods. Breathe. My delicious gods of Earth and the sign of Virgo, please, one card in clarity for the Virgo collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and watching this video, receiving this reading. What is it that we need to be aware of outside of ourselves? Either the situation that this is about or how we appear from the outside looking in. Can be either or both. This new moon in Aquarius waxing to full in Virgo, February 2021. Yeah, Five of Wands. Now, Five of Wands, traditionally thought of as a card of conflict, a play, battle, or rehearsal, like training. But there's definitely a need to persevere through whatever conflicts they are. Now, this is the Mythic Tarot, Greek myth-based, which is why I love it. Jason and the Argonauts fighting the dragon for the golden fleece, right? The quest of the golden fleece set forth to them by Zeus to retrieve that fleece and bring it back. So it can be really from the outside world that you got a lot going on that might be conflicting. Now, conflict doesn't always necessarily mean anger, but time conflicts, right? We also are in Mercury retrograde, which... right? I mean, we're ruled by the planet Mercury. I will never do twin flame reads or retrograde reads. Every other reader, let them do that. The soulmates I will do, but not the twin flames. I'm over them. Watch Matt Kahn's video on Matt Kahn All for Love, soul contracts, twin flames, excuse me, and soulmates redefined. You'll see what I mean. Talk about dipping your chakras in toxicity. There is a challenge here, but it is a challenge with those angels of support to call on them, right? To say, give me the support I need, and they're going to really help you align with that energetic, telepathic, auric, prophetic thing going on. So it could make sense. Oh, they're giving me the word sitting pretty. I never got that before. You know, Malama is a Polynesian goddess of abundance, right? So think of all that volcanic ash, all that mineral-rich ash, how verdant and fertile the volcanic islands are, right? So there is that sense of like fullness, and yet not quite the Ten of Pentacles, right? So there's something here, this sort of conflict in the outside world, and it really can be conflicting schedules. Nobody's busier than the earth signs, in my opinion, right, in terms of manifesting things, getting things done. So there might be some conflict there. Your time may not be wholly, W-H-O-L-L-Y, your own. Let's keep going. The next two decks are actually our two healing systems, right? So we've got two oracles, two tarot, two healing systems, and we'll end with that third oracle. This is the Love Pack by Chuck Spezzano. There are 4 suits in it, but I took out one of them, the suit of problems, because I saved those for waning moon stuff. We're looking at stuff to wax here. So the other 3 decks, luck, healing, and grace. Let's see which one you get. Please take a nice deep breath. Yeah, my Ascended Masters General Assembly, not necessarily feeling the soul contracts are needed here, at least as of yet. Although there is that telepathy aspect involving other people, so please. What is the piece of luck that the Virgos need to be aware of so that they can take advantage of it in a good way, right? Move toward it, allow it in. Or what is the piece of healing that they need to acknowledge and implement? 6th house is healing and occupation, the Virgo house. Or what is the piece of grace that we need to be aware of that's permeating this situation so that we can tune ourselves to it and flow with it? This new moon in Aquarius waxing to full. Come here, you. Boink. February 2021. The luck card of the lovers. This just became a soul contract read, right? So the Ascended Masters are talking about the lovers. Now, this is not the lovers of the major arcana. This is not tarot. This is a healing system. So it's really talking about that there is a lover situation here. Now, it is very easy to telepathically connect with someone that you have an intimate bond with. If you have not met them yet, that could be part of this 5 of Wands, or there might very well be some conflicts in between the two of you in terms of, again, logistics, right? Scheduling, the time. I just am getting that, right? So that thing of a lover, whether this is somebody you've met, somebody you're with, somebody who's making a come around again, it is Mercury retrograde, they do tend to. There's definitely something here. Now, if this is somebody that you have danced with before and being nice about it, then you're really totally cool by yourself. You may not be thrilled totally cool with it, but it's like, no, I'm myself. I am my own best friend, my mother, myself. I have no fear of flying. I am Virgo, hear me roar. I should say I'm Leo, hear me roar. But then there is definitely some conflict that has gone on between the two of you, one would think. Or there are conflicts around the relationship itself. Might be other people involved. I'm not necessarily seeing third party, but, you know, friends, family, gossip, all that kind of stuff. But there is no question there is a lot of heat and desire here, of which you are a solid foundation. That Nine of Pentacles really, you know, there's this old song, God bless the child that's got his own, that's got his own. Well, that's us in this reading. So no matter what the conflict is, remember to use your new skills with love, right? The Lovers. This is, oh, I thought I, had that turned off. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 12:34. I am so sorry. We will put you on Do Not Disturb. Wonderful Bananarama song. I'm 52. Don't sue me. So with this Lovers card from the Ascended Masters, they are saying that there is love here, but it doesn't have that same sort of intensity of the Lovers card of Tarot, which is a life-changing decision to balance the head and the heart with the throat to make a wise, loving, empowered choice or decision. This is saying that this is a lucky break here. Acknowledge that love, a lover situation, is coming in here, and I don't feel like that's love for pie, the pastry, or the number. Let's keep going. The Matt Kahn Healing Mantra deck. Cannot recommend this deck enough, and I have no sponsors at this point. Someday I will. I hope Overtone will. I use Overtone Purple for Brown. I would love to get free shit from them, but whatever. So the Ascended Masters are going to get you a healing mantra here to help you with all of this. Please take a nice deep breath. I love doing Virgo reads. If I was going to do a second channel, I would do a Virgo channel, but I'm not the only one doing that, am I? So please, my Ascended Masters, and I am going to say the Ascended Masters of Soul Contracts here, please, one card in clarity for the Virgo collective. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign who needs to call upon the angels of support. Now I kind of get why. Needs to work with that Labradorite energy, the stone itself, however that resonates. They need to kind of be aware of and embrace Knight of Pentacles. They're fine. Like, that independence is actually a solid foundation, that all it needs is somebody to bring in that Ace of Pentacles to bring it to the Ten of Pentacles, right? Whether that's through the Ace of Pentacles itself, or the Page of Pentacles, or the Knight of Pentacles, somebody bringing that in. Maybe even the Queen and King of Pentacles could bring and complete that. And then with the Lovers there, that it's a lucky thing that they might not have seen coming, or maybe it's already going on, but it is a great piece of luck. So please, my Ascended Masters of Soul Contracts, what is the perfect healing mantra for us Virgos watching this video, making this video, receiving or doing this reading from this new moon in Aquarius waxing to full in Virgo, our sign? And it does make sense with the full moon in Virgo, right? That we would be building up to this. Unraveling codependency. Codependence is one of the 4 ego wounds. According to Matt Kahn, there's abuse, neglect, codependence, and loss, because the ego suffers those horribly. But the mantra is, only I have to feel good about my choices. You know, and I have this conversation with clients a lot. They're like, well, I want to tell them the truth, but I don't want to hurt their feelings. It's like, that's codependence. We think it's being polite, but we're withholding truth. We're not being authentic. So, you know, not the easiest thing in the world to do, and that might very well be this conflict, that there is some codependent energy here. Now, I will say, historically speaking, our grandparents didn't know from the word codependent, right? And certainly our ancestors didn't. If you were an artist in a farming community, it's like, screw your art, we need to get the fields in, right? Stuff your dreams down, right? We're not there anymore. Though sometimes, because it is a family pattern, it's usually passed down, we learn. It's a learned behavior, a learned pattern, but one that we can incarnate specifically to heal in this time, right? Unraveling codependency. Only I have to feel good about my choices. And I've had clients say to me, what if I want to torch the house, Mom? And I say, well, that doesn't feel good, right? It has to feel good to you. It may feel satisfying in the moment where you light the flame, but, you know, it's not feeling good. You're not coming from a good feeling place. When codependency unravels, you are able to move freely in the direction of your heart's desire without needing permission from others. Work. And I do feel like there are other people involved here, so there may not be a codependent pattern between you and whoever is in this other lover, right? Whoever the lover is here. This might be about friends. This might be about family, right? This might involve a lot of other people to which there is some codependent webbing going on here. As codependency fades, you are able to honor the emotional reactions of others as crucial stages of their healing journey without taking responsibility for them. And I just got another hit. That's why you need the healing angel of support, because you may not be getting the support from the friends and family and people around you for some reason. Of course, you take that as it resonates. This mantra is ideal for healing family dynamics, cultivating emotional freedom, and reclaiming personal power. And I have to say, with this 9 of Pentacles inside of you, that you have all of that, but it's in conflict. People don't like it. People don't like it, particularly when Virgos, who are the servants of the zodiac, start serving themselves. Oh, you're so selfish. You're so self-centered. Well, be higher self-centered, right? Work your spiritual path. Do your healing work and unravel those ego wounds of codependency, understanding that only you have to feel good about your choices. Such a killer mantra. I've been working it for over a year. I got this deck December 2019 when Matt Kahn put it out. I was like, I feel like I was one of the first people to get it. I'm like, oh, I need that. Right? His mantras are really good. And they're not in Sanskrit, which may be helpful. I like Sanskrit mantras. Oh my God. Breathe. Whispers of Love Oracle, last card down, the voices of the higher selves of all involved, and obviously it feels like there's a lot of people involved here. So, breathe. The higher selves of all involved, 5th dimension and above, 8th chakra and above, please, what is the piece of information, inspiration, or insight for the Virgo collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and all involved in this situation? This new moon in Aquarius waxing to full in Virgo, February 2021. You are limitless. Recognize this truth. You can do anything you choose to do, and only I have to feel good about my choices. Oh my goodness gracious. So this is all very much in alignment, right? It's like if you're following your heart. Now I get this telepathy thing going on there, which you have to admit is very Virgo, right? Because we are very mental. We're ruled by Mercury, right? So you might be picking up on the thoughts of people around you that are in conflict. Now, with what is going on planet Earth right now, when this card hit the table, I said, everything seems to be in conflict right now. But it is a training ground, right? Really getting that training ground to take that 9 of Pentacles within you and evolve it to a 10 with this Lovers. And you know, the 10 of Pentacles, that's the healthy family life, right? The happy, healthy, wealthy, wise, right? All of that together. But with codependent patterns here, certainly, if you start working that mantra, particularly from a new moon to a full moon, right? Every day a little bit more, every day feeling it a little bit more. And with mantras, sometimes you feel it instantly, and sometimes it does take time. You know, Virgo in the tarot is the Knight of Pentacles, right? The slowest moving knight. So we are mutable, we can change, we can shift. But certainly, this is going to open you up to your unlimitedness, right? You are limitless. Recognize this truth. You can do anything you choose to do in spite of what other people's issues with it might be. And the truth of the matter is once you break those chains of codependence, like unraveling the codependency, people can try and be codependent as much as they want, but it's like, I don't know, a cat trying to climb a glass wall. It just doesn't work. I have 3 cats. They jump up on the windows. It's like, honey, the birds can't see you, and if they can, they know you're behind glass. So let me put this together for you in a blessing, as I always do with these reads. I love these reads so much. I wish more people would watch them, right? Because they're like spiritual counseling in a video, right? And I'm a spiritual counselor as well. I was a minister. I quit being a minister way before everything went down on planet Earth for the past year, right? So this is my way of putting it out there. So let's see. Let's get you a blessing. Breathe. They're saying give us a blessing. Okay, I'm included. Please, my collective pantheons of the divine, may the Virgo collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and be blessed with all all that we need. This new moon in Aquarius waxing to full in our sign of Virgo, that we may unravel codependency, understanding that only we have to feel good about our choices with this lover that we need to acknowledge is indeed a lover, despite the conflicts, the Five of Wands, battles, trainings that we have to go through, perhaps not with the lover, but with other people, but could be that too. Working with the energy and or the Stone of Labradorite, right? That vibrational clarity, prophecy, telepathy going on there, because we are limitless. May we recognize this truth that we can do anything we choose to do because we are solid and stable. May we recognize the strength of our own energy system, our own stability, our own self-respect, self-worth, because we know our own worth. And may we call upon the healing angels of support, particularly if those around us are not so very willing to give us support in this lover's situation as we find our limitlessness, unraveling codependency for our well-being and for the well-being of all. So motivate. And so it is. Granted, a wordy blessing, but we're Virgos, right? Oh, my darlings, if you liked it, like it. You want more? Subscribe. Share if you know somebody who is going through this. And feel free to comment. I do read the comments. If you get a heart and a thumbs up, that is me. And I do respond when I can, which by the end of the day, I'm like, doing this. Otherwise, wishing you all the very best and the very blessed of this new moon to Aquarius, waxing to our full moon for the year in Virgo. Hail, my darlings, Virgo power. Farewell, and blessed, blessed be.